Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the channel. Mollyboy TV here. Today we're reacting to the Charlie Daniels band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I think it was months ago, actually, a few months ago. You might remember me saying that this song was due to come out on the channel, but the audio was a complete mess. So the video never ended up coming out. It's been months since then. That would be the only time that that song was played. I cannot tell you anything about this song that I remember. So to me, this is pretty much a first time hearing again. The audio was the video was just, yeah, done for. It was not I've had some songs, right, I've had some videos where the audio has been a bit terrible on them, but I've managed to work my way around it and still get the videos out. This one, there was just no point. This is gonna be me listening to this song practically for the first time again. As we go through it, there may be parts that I may remember. I don't know. I couldn't tell you at this point what this song is, because I would have heard it the one time trying to react to it. The reacting didn't go as planned because the audio was a mess, and then here we are months later. This is the Charlie Daniels band. I'm really looking forward to seeing this, to see if I remember anything or not. But yeah, I'm not gonna waffle. If you enjoy it, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button. But other than that, man, let's go!
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm sitting here looking at the profile picture for Charlie Daniels on YouTube. I was going to say Facebook then. On YouTube, and I don't recognise it, you know. I can't even remember when this song was meant to come out. It's going to have been months ago. I'm hoping that this is fresh and like there's nothing that I remember, but only time will tell. Anyway, let's go.
Jim Marshall, Johnny Hayward.
Okay, I genuinely do not remember.
And we sure have enjoyed playing for you folks here tonight in Saratoga. We appreciate you coming out. We'd like to close our set with our latest single. This is called The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
The Devil Went Down to Georgia, man. Actually, maybe I feel like I remember that intro a little bit, but Jesus.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." Boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rising up your bow and playing fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards."
Okay, first of all, I seriously do not remember this. So at this point, this has been a first time hearing. I do not remember this at all. His accent has to be the strongest accent. This is like Southern American accent. This has to be the strongest Southern American accent I've ever heard. And the verse just sounds like he's talking to you. It feels like he's just having a conversation. Rewind a bit. This is crazy. Is this country? I don't know. It feels like country, but at the same time, other country music I've heard doesn't really sound like this. But this whole sound, I also feel like I've heard somebody else do this. I bet, to be fair, this is probably a massive like genre of music, so there's going to be loads of people that would sound like this. But this is mad. Okay, this is the first time like this, anything like this on the channel. I'm seriously trying to sit here and remember. Okay, I ain't even going to try remember because I don't want to ruin nothing, but this is crazy. I like the way he's saying certain words as well.
Way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot,
it reminds me of the Simpsons,
and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rising up your bow and playing fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold. If you lose, the devil gets your soul.
Okay, yeah.
Devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show," and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled his bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this.
Brother, you're playing with a broken arm? I mean, you're not using the broken arm, but you're practically using one arm. People got, not angry at me, but people were annoyed that I didn't point out the fact that the drummer in Def Leppard had one arm. And I just missed it. I didn't see it. There was literally times where I was just eyes closed, grooving to the song, and I missed it. I think it'd be impossible for me to miss that. Yo! I need to rewind to when he started playing the guitar again. What is this, like, fast rhythm that's going on with this song, bro? This has a whole sound to it. I don't feel like this is just country music, bro. This is something else. That's what I'm saying. There's certain parts that stick with me, but there's certain parts I'm not. But this, carry on, man.
If you lose, the devil gets your soul. Devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled his bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. Johnny said, well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there. I'm going to show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun.
Bro, you know what this is reminding me of? Don't take offense to this, because I'm not trying to say this in an offensive way. I feel like you could hear this on a commercial or something. And I don't know, I said that it reminds me of The Simpsons, and I don't know why it's reminding me of The Simpsons. I think there's like an episode where like this sort of music plays in The Simpsons. And that's what seems familiar with it. That is actually, I don't know, the way he played the guitar was crazy, man. The fast pace to it. And then I'm, to be honest, I'm more amazed at the dude with the one arm playing the keyboard. Because you got to move your hand to make sure you're hitting all those keys quite a lot. I just realised you can't see me moving my hand, but I was doing it. Here's another prime example of, okay, not even just the way certain instruments can be put together and you don't realise they can, because I've heard guitars with violins now, but not played in the way that these guys are playing it. He's shredding that violin. I never thought I'd say, yo, this geezer's shredding a violin. But I'm saying it here. Okay, this really strong southern accent is what is going to make me start talking southern. And I'm going to start annoying a lot of people. I should just do the whole outro of the song talking like that. This part reminds me of like a commercial. Mate. I've never seen a violin played like that.
Devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet.
Hell yeah.
Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again.
Try that again,
I told
mate.
you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been. And he played, fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the red pen, picking out dough. The grand is your dog, but no child, no.
Bro, I need to see him play a little bit of violin for the last time. Somebody tell me how hard it is to play the violin. If there's any violin players here, how hard was it to practice playing the violin? Because I feel like that could be one of the hardest instruments to play. I get there's like, I don't know what the actual terms are, but I'm going to say the same names as like what a guitar is like. Okay, so I know there's like the fret, well there's like the fretboard, but there's no actual place to put your fingers, is there? I don't think I've seen a violin in person. And like just the angle that you're doing that with determines the noise and obviously where you're putting your fingers. So how the hell are you playing it to that extent? I feel like the violin has to be one of the hardest instruments to play. But the way this geezer's played it was as if he'd come out the fucking womb with a violin in his hand. Let me hear the last bit of the violin again. I'm glad I've reacted to this again at this point because this all feels fresh to me. The only thing I really recognised, well, that I sort of remembered, was him going crazy on a violin. I don't remember it being like this though. It all goes so well. It goes well with the guitars, it goes well with the drums and the violin and a keyboard, bruv. It's like all these bands that we're listening to now with all these different weird instruments together. Not even weird instruments, but just weird combinations that actually really work. And he just doesn't, to me, just doesn't look like a type of guy that would be playing the violin like that. Like I can look at him and go, okay, maybe he plays the banjo really well. Like, not a violin.
Devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat.
Yeah.
And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been. And he played, fall down, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the red bed, picking out dough. The grand ninja dog by no child, no.
Go on, bro. That was the Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Although I said at the start of this I tried reacting to this months ago and the audio and the video got messed up, I can safely say this genuinely felt like another first time hearing of this because, let's be real, this isn't the sort of song that I would go and listen to every day. And to be honest, I probably wouldn't now. Don't get me wrong, it was exceptional the way they've done this and just the things in it. Like the fact of these combination of instruments that they've put together and the actual playing of them, like him playing that violin. It's still not my sort of music, so it's still not something that I'd listen to every day, but I can see something and appreciate and know when it took a lot of hard work and talent to get there. Seriously, that question I asked about how hard is it to play a violin, somebody tell me. I feel like that would be harder to play than a guitar. Do you know what I need to hear next? I need to hear a violin solo from someone. Obviously not just in an orchestra. Like I want it to be sort of music that I can enjoy on the channel, because I'm not that into opera and orchestras and stuff like that. I don't know, like we're seeing all these mad instruments and we're seeing hearing all these mad solos. I think it's time to hear something with a violin solo in it, as long as it's got guitars with it too and a drum. Well, I can safely say this was a very different one for the channel, very different one. I like the fact that it was a live performance too, so we actually got to see something proper. I mean, again, no, bro, this looks okay. I'm gonna say 70s with this one. I'm glad it wasn't just an audio track that we was listening to and we actually got to see him play it live. I feel like that adds to it, especially when his performances with these mad instruments. But look at the size of the crowd. These guys must have been huge. This one's actually been requested in quite a few times, and when searching up for this, I've seen that so many people have reacted to this, and I feel like this is probably just one of those ones that reaction channels react to but then don't actually go further into the band. Would you like to see me go further into this sort of stuff? If not, that's fine, we can still carry on doing what I'm doing already, but sometimes I feel like it's nice to go and discover a few other different things. So I don't know, well, seeing how this video does, if we see a lot of like new subscribers from it or a lot of positive engagement from it, I can definitely do some more from them. I just don't know what else they do, so somebody would have to tell me, like give me suggestions for more songs from them. But I enjoy this. Like I said, it's not something that I would listen to every single day or listen to like once a month. Like I don't think I'd listen to this. I can listen to it and enjoy it as in, wow, this is really like this is really well done. But it's not one of those songs that I think, oh, I can't wait to listen to The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's just not my style of music, but I really enjoyed the fact that it was something new to listen to, and also the whole performance was just incredible, to be honest. I don't know, it's one of them. I feel like I can enjoy it, and some part of me feels like, okay, it's not something I'm going to always enjoy, so that also gives me a reason to look further into them. It's up to you entirely, to be fair. It's up to you if you guys want to see it on this channel or not. But that was the Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button because we're nearly at 100k. But I'm not going to waffle. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.